One of the places we had looked forward to eating at the most was the new Be Our Guest restaurant. My wife loves Beauty and the Beast, and this is going to be awesome. So our day at Magic Kingdom, we were really looking forward to eating at Be Our Guest. Beauty and the Beast is possibly my wife's favorite Disney movie, along with the new live-action Alice in Wonderland. So we were all really excited about this. We booked in for lunch because dinner is almost impossible to get in, and we actually had dinner reservations at Crystal Palace that evening. But it was neat to see all the theming. This is the first time I was going to get to actually even look at the restaurant. And the theming with it is incredible. You feel like you're walking into the Beast Castle. It's amazing. You check in the lobby entry area. There's a couple check-in desks there if you have reservations already or if you don't. And you can see right off the tapestries, the stained glass, the carvings and statuary. And you're getting a little glimpse right into the ballroom, even from right there. So as you're staying there looking around while you're waiting to check in, it's an amazing view right off the bat. It gives you a good idea that this is going to be an incredibly fun dinner right before you get to walk underneath the arch and head on into the ballroom. Yes, the ballroom is where everybody enters in first. And so you get to check out this incredible room, and it actually will lead to two other rooms as well. There's the West Wing, and then there is another room, which is not a room from the movie, but you can see the incredible theming in it, as that's where we end up eating. This is how they actually will deliver your meal to you during lunch. They actually bring it right to your table in these carts, and you feel like you're getting served. I imagine they use them at dinner as well. Dinner is assigned seating, lunch is not. Lunch you get to choose where you get to sit. And so that's what we decided to do. Let's explore a little bit and head on in and see where we can sit.
And it's starting to snow. Margaret, look at the windows.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, let's see if we can find the table in here. I know, we'll find table. I don't see one. Well, look at the rows. Okay. All right. Nope, it's okay. Notice though, can you tell? Look at the curtains, the tattered draperies. Look at his portrait. Okay. Well, we can try the other room. Got one. Is this? Okay. Then you got the music box.
The West Wing is such an incredible room, and you can see the signs of the Beast's Rage, and the lighting in here is dim and ominous. It's just gorgeous. But we decided we'd come back and check that out again. There was no room to sit, so we headed off over to the other wing. This is where you get to see the jewelry box that Belle's father made for her to celebrate their wedding. There's all sorts of artwork around the walls, the wood paneling, the pictures everywhere. My wife probably shot like 30 pictures just of the pictures on the walls. This room is a little bit quieter, so it was nice to be able to kind of get a relaxing atmosphere. It's kid-friendly, but it wasn't noisy. The ballroom did tend to be a little bit noisier. And it gives you a good idea of the artwork and just everything that you can see in here. But enough about the atmosphere. We're hungry. We came here to eat.
I'll show you in a minute.
And here comes our lunch.
This is probably our food. There we go. Nope.
Now, the menu here is wonderful. There's a variety of things. My wife, who can't do gluten, they made a turkey sandwich just for her on a gluten-free bread. Check the sauces. I had the braised pork, which looked really good. My son had himself the French dip roast beef sandwich. And my daughter had the croque monsieur, which is a ham and cheese sandwich. Oh, they looked good. We couldn't wait to dig in.
It's just fries. You haven't tried the good stuff
This
yet.
was really good. I already tried a bite. I'm waiting for relish.
Oh, if it's a night setting, your eyes so sensitive.
Meanwhile, Joseph, instead of eating, is playing with my camera. He thinks he can make do what he wants it to do.
Yeah, my son really loved his sandwich. He's Mr. Picky, of course. But we were so pleased with how much they went out of their way for my wife. They even went digging around for a jar of mustard that didn't have anything in it that she was allergic to, which absolutely blew us away.
It's yummy. The sandwich is really soft, so I have to cut into it, but it's yummy.
Mine's good. Nom nom. Explain this again for me.
Beauty and the Beast, as the whole movie, is kind of an example of why...
Thank you.
It's an example of why my generation and my parents' generation is different, because mom will watch it and just wants the Beast turned into human because she doesn't like how he looks. And then most of the girls my age, including me, had a huge crush on the Beast when we were little.
So our generation is a bunch of freaks.
Yes.
Because they like the Beast.
So weird.
I think it's just because you like animals.
After eating what was really a very good lunch, yes, it was kind of typical counter service fare, but it was also good quality, and we were pleased with the service. We had to check out the rest of the atmosphere, including the ballroom. Look at the faces on these babies. These are actually faces of some of the Imagineers as well as their kids. Neat little hidden secret here inside Be Our Guest. Had to check out the ceiling. Oh, I mean, just neat artwork. And then it was back over to the West Wing for just a few minutes, just to get another look at the atmosphere in there. And, oh, dark, foreboding, but so very cool. I wish we could have eaten there, although it was probably a good thing we didn't, because it was dark enough that I don't think my video would have come out well, and it would have been harder to see what we were actually eating. But just a neat room. It's small, but if you can get in there, it's an awesome place to sit and eat. And so was Be Our Guest as a whole. It was a lot of fun. There's a good reason there's a wait list. If you want to get in, you got to get your reservations in early. So be sure to do that, and make sure you go to Be Our Guest before that last rose petal falls. Thanks so much for watching.